Hi everyone, Claudia here from LightingClarity. I hope you are all well. I have your channel messages for the week beginning Tuesday the 17th of January. I also have at the end of this video a package that I'm going to be launching I think at the end of this week. It's quite a powerful package to start you off in 2023. And I also want to talk about what 2023 is about as well, and what this package is centered around. It's going to assist you in sowing the seeds of manifestation that you're looking to manifest. But I will talk about this at the end of the reading. Just be with me, please, while I connect for you all. Thank you. I have the Council of Light stepping forward, is what I am calling them. We have many ascended masters here with each of you. We have who is here? I'm feeling their energy. We have Master Hilarion. We have Saint Germain. We have Master Merlin. We have King Solomon. We have Lady Nada. We have Lady Kuan Yin. We have many council members here stepping forward to be with each of you. Just want you to take this energy in. They're just bringing through the healing energy through me, through my heart center, into each of you. If you want to receive this, just breathe this healing energy through that the Council of Light are bringing through. So they are a council of light of ascended masters, and there's many coming in behind them as well. So I'm asking for one person to step forward as the spokesperson. We'll see who that is. Forgive any noise in the background. We have King Solomon stepping forward to speak. We also have Saint Germain and Master Hilarion who want to speak to each of you. So King Solomon steps forward with his energy of love and light to each of you. And he says that he's actually talking about exactly what I'm going to be talking about after the video. He says that each of you have many goals that you want to bring to fruition. You've got some ideas that you have, there is like, he shows me ideas that you've had close to your heart and you've kind of been holding them close and kind of nurturing those ideas, wondering if they can come to fruition. So this is to do with different changes within your life, obviously, to do with relationships, to do with what it is that you want. But I'm seeing further ahead. I'm seeing goals that you want to have for further ahead. So this could be goals to do with moving house, or going away on a longer trip, or changing jobs, or dream of a new lifestyle, new way of living life. He's applauding you forward with the goals that you have, with the ideas that you've been holding close to your heart. He's asking you to start planting the steps forward towards what it is that you want. What he's saying is not unattainable, the goals that you have for yourself, the dreams that you have. Some of you have had these goals and dreams for some years, he said. They're not unattainable, he says. Some of you have given yourself as much abundance as you can. He says some of that abundance has been very small. He says we want to look to open you. We want to look to expand you. We want you to open your pathway. He says this is about you trusting yourselves. Some of you are feeling a bit wobbly in trusting yourselves forward to do with what is that you want to create for yourself. So to do with self-esteem, he says as well here. So this year, he says, currently he says, we are looking to assist you with building up your self-worth and your self-esteem, thus your self-belief in yourself, in your abilities and in your capabilities to move yourself forward in the directions that, excuse me, that you are looking to move into, and also do with these goals that you have. So he says he is assisting with building the foundations, not just under your feet, he says, but the foundations in front of you. He's assisting with planting those foundations already ahead of you. So as you walk more firmly along the earth, more firmly along your paths, he says. So we're going to have that foundation in front of you ready, which is good to see. I want to see how far this foundation stretches. So he shows me two lots of foundations being placed in front of you, and as you walk along those two lots of foundations, the only way I can word it, then he says you'll build the next two lots. Then you'll build the next two lots as you walk along, he says. As we need you to be strong in each step, he says, so then you can build on the next one and the next one in order to be where it is that you want to be. So the journey is very important in order to get to the destination. So the destination is solid and waiting for you. He's asking you this year not to overthink things. Some of you overthink things, you end up not doing anything. You end up staying exactly where you are when you overthink things, when you overhandle things. He's asking you just to be practical in your approach. Be practical in what you want. Be practical in how to get there. Be practical in your hope and faith, and have the hope and faith, and start putting those practical steps in front of you and start moving into them. So he wants you to make those steps feel practical, but make them feel attainable to you. Okay, so place them in such a way, or create them in such a way where they feel attainable to you. Because for some reason, he says, you all look at the large part of the pie and go, I don't know, and you put your hands up and put them down again. He says, we don't want you to look at the whole pie, we want you to look at one slice of the pie, and then look at the next slice and the next slice, and deal with each slice that's ahead of you, and that's in front of you and ahead of you. Not so much ahead, but just one step ahead. 1 to 2 steps ahead. So Saint Germain talks about spiritual growth at the moment. Bring a lot of purple energy around each of you, and he's activating the chakras in front of you as well. He's taking you to your third eye. He's turning on the lights around the third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root. He just shows me the chakras being brought back into alignment, and that is what he's doing as we're sitting here. If you're allowing him to, he says he's happy to do that as he speaks. So he talks about spiritual growth at the moment. He shows me that some of you are sort of sitting there with your heads down. There's something that has upset some of you, and you've got your heads down, and you're kind of holding your hearts about this. And it's the little child within you that's hurting as well. That sort of feels, I don't know what the word is, but it kind of feels a bit put back, or a little bit put down, or even a little bit humiliated. There's something around that. I don't know which word, it'll be different for each of you. But he comes in and says, some of you got your heads down and are feeling a little bit this way. A bit small, he says. Not all of you, but some of you are. And he's addressing those of you who feel this way. This is a moment in time that you asked for, he says. So There is a particular life lesson that can feel that's quite strong in some of you at the moment, where you're moving through these feelings. He says it's a necessary step. This is something you put in place in order to grow. And on the other side of this, he shows me you making a decision, a life decision that will be a little bit changing for you, where you're going to go, nah, I'm not going to put up with this. I'm going to say this to you. You want to be in, you're in with me. If you don't, then that's it. You're going to make it positive. It's going to be one decision. It's going to be a positive one. It's going to be one where you go, no, I'm not putting up with this. No, this isn't happening. Or no, I am going down this road. Regardless of the naysayers around you, you're just going to draw that line in the sand and bang, you're going to mean it when you do it. So they show me this decision that you'll be making within yourselves. And it is for the better. So this series, St. Germain says, is the year of soul-searching. A lot of you are going to be doing some soul-searching as well as making decisions throughout the year of what is that you'll keep and what is that you want. He shows some of you selling your homes and going travelling, which I'm surprised to see. But yeah, some of you are going to go, you know what, I need to go do this. You'll sell your home, you'll go travelling, and you'll go to some exotic places. He's showing me that's not all of you, that's some of you. There is a need for swift and change. He says there's a need for swift change in your lives, and some of you are going to be quite brazen about that swift change and go, no, I'm doing this. When I come back, I'm going to live somewhere else, because you're needing a change where you are. You're feeling as though if you stay where you are, nothing's going to shift. Some of you may choose to rent your houses out and go travelling, but some of you are going to sell up and actually go travelling for a while and then come back and buy somewhere smaller, buy a flat, buy a unit, buy an apartment over water. There's just some change you're going to create. And it's as though you need to be taken out of your old life. You need to go somewhere else in order to be taken out of your own life and change that energy vibration. No longer have it a part of you, but create a new one. So it shows me that some of you are going to be making those decisions. Saint Germain says, none of you are to be concerned. I stand with you. I'm here with your heart centers. I'm assisting your heart centers to heal, to expand, to grow. You are not alone. Some of you have been feeling a little bit alone, a little bit, I'm really feeling for a little bit like you just don't know what exactly. You're just feeling within yourself there's pain there. And he says he's with you. He's here to assist you. There's all the loving care coming into you from spirit for those of you moving through this. And there are those of you, he says, who have already walked through the door of new possibilities and new beginnings, and you're already starting new jobs. He shows me you're already starting a new road. And some of you by April are going to be receiving some sort of a phone call or some sort of a message of something positive. So whether this is a new job or whether this is a course that you're going to do, or whether this is someone coming into your life you haven't seen for many years, they're coming to visit you from wherever they live. There is something that you're going to, a phone call you'll receive in April, or a message or an email, some sort of communication where there will be something that's going to make you happy. You're going to be surprised. You're going to go, okay, right, rub my hands together. This is happening very fast, and it'll happen very quickly for you. You'll have to tell me what that is when it happens. Now in closing, they're all gathered very close to you around. You've got Lady Nada here as well. I've also got Goddess Brigide. She's also here. So I've got some of the goddesses stepping in. Lady Kuan Yin. Coming with their divine feminine energies around each of you. So they're coming in with the energy of balance, they're saying, of masculine and feminine. There needs to be a sense of balance, they're saying. So Master Hilarion is stepping forward and talking about the energy of balance here. He says there needs to be some balance in your lives this year. you're going to be looking to balance things out. They're going to assist you to balance things out. Things have been quite lopsided in your life. There needs to be a balance, he says. Where there's been a lopsided balance in your thinking. And they're looking to smooth that out. They're looking to assist you on an emotional level to shift you forward this year. So he shows me, he talks about this year the mind opening, the mind balancing, the mind brightening. It's the only way I can word it. And he's assisting you with your minds as well. He said that's what he's here to do, is help you with the shift of thinking, of opening up. So you will see some things you did not see before within those around you, and with the way your lifestyle is, and you're going to say, this doesn't suit me and I'm not doing this. So there's a real sense of determination this year, a real sense of change and strength and movement forward, that you're not going to be held back. None of you are. Every single one of you watching this, you're going to make some decisions that will be definite and life-changing for yourselves, and you're not going to be swayed by that. Master Hilarion is assisting you to heal on a mental health level as well, assisting you to see what you haven't seen, opening you up, opening the curtains. So it's kind of going to be like a catalyst for you. You know, we have different contracts in our lives. We have those who bring in with their awakening contracts with us and they awaken us, and those who are bringing in the catalyze. You have a catalyzing contract with them, they catalyze you to move forward. So they both are very similar, really. So he's here to assist you in that regard. So this council of light standing around each of you, they're bringing in their calming energy into your auras. Just breathing through your auras and just allow their beautiful energy of love, support, and faith in you, strength in you. But they're strengthening the auras around you as well, your auras. So in closing, I'm going to leave their energies with you. I ask you to be with me as I'm going to talk about a course that I'm going to be running. So I'm just going to thank them. They're just going to remain here for a moment. Thank you to the Soul Council. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Thank you to the Council that's here. Thank you of Light. Thank you. Master Hilarion. Saint Germain. Lady Nada, thank you. I know you're here. Lady Kuan Yin, Ghost Brigade, Master Solomon, King Solomon. I know there's more of you here. There's more of them, they're just gathering around you. I'm going to talk about the course that I'm launching towards the end of this week. I haven't opened my eyes for a moment because the energy is quite overpowering for me. So they're going to keep bringing the energy through. So stay with us for a moment. And you can keep your eyes closed. I'll be putting out a new abundance and programming package, new health and abundance programming package this at the end of the week. So this is a 4-week course where you'll have a reading in the first session. The other 3 sessions are healing sessions. So this is a very pivotal year for planting your seeds of growth, Spirit has been saying. And they said it in your New Year post that I put out at the beginning of January, whenever that was. I did the post for 4th or 5th of January. I can't remember when I did it. You'll have to look back and you'll see me. Of the channeled message I put out, not the card reading, but the channeled message before the card reading. In the channeled New Year message, they talked about there being new seeds of growth being planted this year. So what you do this year is going to bring in what happens in the years to come. So this is a pivotal year. It's a year of expansion. Okay, so you'll be the seeds you plant this year, you're going to see the results of those seeds in the next 2 to 3 years come towards you, manifest for you, including this year. Some of those seeds will manifest. It's a really, really important year. Regardless of whether you work with me on this 4-week package or you don't, you can all still plant your seeds. No one's going to lose out whether they work with me or not. But it is important you plant your seeds. You plant what is that you want for yourself. The course that I'm running is going to assist you to plant those seeds. It's going to awaken you. It's going to move you forward. It's going to balance you as well. We're going to do some clearing and activate the chakras. We're going to reprogram some of these chakras. So you're able to see with clarity what it is that you want for yourselves, what it is that you want to create for yourselves, how it is that you want to feel in the time to come. Now just be with me. I'm just going to press the key on the keyboard